What lessons did you learn from the last Bedlam game that you can take into this, and have you also seen kind of like Kansas State and what they did to OU, try to implement some of that into this game Saturday?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things. I think there might be some scheming things that we can do differently or change. But I think as long as we go in and play as like we're supposed to, like we need to, play hard and play competitively, then I like our chances.
After a frustrating performance like you had against Baylor, maybe with you personally, how do you approach the next game?
I approach it the same way I've approached all my games this year. I'm just preparing as I've always prepared, and I'm going to go out and try and play as hard as I can.
What did you guys learn from the last Bedlam game? Maybe you can implement Saturday night.
Just some different scheming things. I think there's things we can do differently. Maybe on the defensive side, I think there's ways that we can play differently on the offensive side that might slow them down. But I think it'll just be a lot of little things that'll add up to be kind of big things.
How important is it for you to prevent Brady Manick from scoring 28 points like he did in the last matchup?
I think that's a big deal. I mean, obviously Trey's going to get his points, so anytime you can limit the other guys from contributing, that's a big part of their game.
Is it really hard having to guard all those guys when Trey drives and they're moving? Is it really hard to focus on wanting to stay in the paint and also having to guard guys who can shoot on the outside?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely kind of been like a help-oriented guy. I like to kind of stay in the paint and help whoever needs it, but a guy that can pop out like that kind of demands a little more attention than maybe I give most people on the perimeter. So I think it'll be a different challenge.
This is like your 8th Bedlam, I think, now. I mean, how much do you want to go out on a winning note? And like, what's probably your last Bedlam?
I think we played them in Big 12 tournament one year, so I think this is my 9th, but which is crazy to say. But it'd be really special. It kind of, I don't know, I guess put a nice cap on the story that I've kind of wrote with my career here, and so that'd be really special.
In which ways have you seen Yankuba grow since his role has progressed throughout the season? How have you seen him kind of develop over the past month?
I've been really excited to watch him progress. He's definitely demanded the ball more and been more of a presence inside, offensively and defensively, so that's really exciting. And definitely getting his legs back, his lungs back from not playing. You got to get back in game shape. So I think he's done that and been able to help us.
Is he someone you kind of taken under your wing a little bit in workouts and stuff like that?
Yeah, I definitely try and make sure I beat him up a little bit so he can get used to the Big 12. But he's a good player, and he comes from a good background of basketball. So I think he has a good understanding of the game, and he's just kind of putting it to use in the Big 12.
Saturday is the Remember the 10 game. Has Coach Boyne talked about that at all with you guys yet?
No, not yet. I imagine we'll talk about it, but it's a huge deal for our team and especially for me being an Oklahoma kid. It's a really special opportunity to be able to contribute to a game like that.
What's your perspective on the trip back Monday night?
Long. It was long, but that's just the kind of things happen, so we just gotta deal with it.
Mitch, how much will help you get the home crowd involved early and often Saturday?
I think that's a big part. I think our guys feed off of that, off the energy that they bring, and so they could be, I guess, kind of like a sixth man almost at times, especially towards the ends of the game. But it's a big part.